This is Nina. I was sitting down today and I was trying to find what to talk about. And I was pulling some cards. And the cards were just all over the place because I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about the energy of June or if I was going to kind of pick a topic of the day. And the energy was just all over the place, and I couldn't figure out what to do. So I ended up doing neither. So I'm sitting here in my kitchen. It's really strong winds outside. The weather is also all over the place. It's clouds and it's sunny and it's rainy and it's windy and it's back and forth, and nobody can really predict how it's going to go. And that's kind of a little bit what I'm feeling about the times too, because one day I feel like things are going smoothly, and the other day, of course, things are not. It's really moving up and down. But that's, of course, from the ego's perspective, by the way. So as a human self, I'm really, I don't know where to go with anything right now. It's a time of turmoil and turbulence in the world. And I think I'm feeling the collective probably. That's what I'm doing. I'm picking up on the collective energies. And it's hard to stand strong in love and in faith when everything is happening the way it does around the world right now. But from what I have felt and from the messages I get, it's even more important right now to stay in the energy of love and in the energy of understanding the higher perspective of it all, because there is a higher perspective. And we forget it when we're in there, in the situation, and when we're watching the news and when we're seeing what's going on in the world. Of course, from the ego perspective or from the human perspective, it's devastating and it's terrible. But from the higher perspective and from another angle, it looks a bit different. Because I believe what's happening is it's the awakening of the divine feminine. I think people are waking up to what is really important in their lives. What is the way we're going to treat each other? What is valuable? How am I going to live my life? How am I going to treat other people? There is so many things coming to the surface right now. So if we look further into the future to see, okay, where is all of this going to end? I think actually we're going to find that it will end in a good place. Of course, people will need to stand up. They will need to speak their voice and do what they feel is right in the moment. Very important. But I think in the end, we will see a lot of positive coming out of all of this. So I think that's why it's very difficult right now to give any, or to try and see the energies, because I think they're very moving. They're moving back and forth a lot. They're not stable. And of course, we also have a choice all the time. Every moment we have a choice. It's like everyone is talking about the Akash and the contract that you made before you came in, and this is what I'm supposed to do with my life. This is my life purpose. But time doesn't exist on the other side, does it? So that moment where you were standing, viewing your life, this is what I'm going to do. These are the people I'm going to interact with. These are the games or plays that we're going to play. And this is what I'm going to feel. This is what I'm going to experience. That moment is actually right now, because there is no time on the other side. So in that sense and that understanding, that means that you are still at that table right now, and you can decide. You can change things around. So it's a choice in what energies you choose to play in. Okay. Everyone has that choice from the beginning. Everyone has made that choice. Everyone is making that choice every day, every second. So you can influence what energies you play in. You can choose, you know, maybe you chose in this lifetime to play in an energy of the victim. I know I have. And then maybe you chose to play in an energy of being a mother or not being a mother, or the career, you know, you wanted to have a career and that was what you wanted to play in. But that can change. You can change. You can choose. And what I have learned lately is that it's very important that you are conscious of this choice, because you can choose to play in the fear-based energies, or you can choose to play in other energies. This all also depends on where you are in life and what you have experienced. If there's trauma that needs to be looked at and given love, inside of you, or if there are things playing out that you have already chosen that has to play out first. So of course there's a lot of things going on, but I think it's important that we get aware of that fact, and also remember that we all had this choice. Everyone on the planet have this choice. We made a plan before we came, which is now, so we can change it. We can choose to play in other energies, or we can choose to understand that this is something that needs to play out. This was something that I chose or are choosing to play out right now, because this is what I want to experience. This is what I want to feel. And so everyone out there, even the ones that have been wronged and are suffering, have had the same choice. I know that's a really tough one to swallow right now. I totally get that. From the human perspective, I totally agree. But from the higher self perspective, I understand it. I see it. And I think that's very important to understand right now. So that's basically what I wanted to share for the moment. I think I'm going to try to make a June energy update a little bit later, maybe today or another day, all depending on my own energy. I have some energy issues, if you will. So I kind of have to wing it a little bit and feel how I feel from day to day. So, but that's a topic for another video. So that's all I wanted to share today. So the choice is yours. Understand that from a higher perspective, and know that you are at that table right now if you want to, and you can choose another energy to play in. Okay. Thank you all. Much love. Bye.